Well, we're here at Pioneer Village, just kind of walking around before I do a little bit of an interview with Dustin here shortly. And I just kind of want you guys to see what it looks like in here. Looks like they're moving a vehicle. A car that should be mine. Look at that. If somebody can tell me what kind of car this is, I would greatly appreciate it. Maybe I could ask this lady, hey, what kind of car is that? That is awesome. Look at this. Oh, wow. I'm not going to show you guys everything because I want you to come here to Pioneer Village in Minden, Nebraska. It's the coolest place. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Oh, is there an old license plate? Look at that. Oh my God, can you see it? Oh, wow. This is a totem pole. I'll get close if you want to read it. If you want to just pause it, you can. If I'm close enough, I apologize. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I must tell you, it is a hot day in Nebraska. Oh, the knight's armor. And let's see. But it's still pretty cool, huh? I wonder if I can tap it. Yes, I can. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Wow. Look at the woodwork, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I think I was here as a little kid, but you know how things change. This is just the main building. There's like 20 buildings here. I mean, if you want a place, if you love history, especially pioneer history, come to our museums. Nebraska is just full of amazing history. Look at this. That is the Kearney County Courthouse. Of course, there's a nice glare on there. Anyway. There is a lot more to see in here. I am going to pause right now. And we're going to be talking to Dustin soon here at Pioneer Village in Minden, Nebraska. I'm Radio Chick Renee, and this is Unfiltered and Unstoppable. Yep, they're moving a car. This is so cool. It's not easy, huh? But then again, here's this car. It's a Chevrolet, you said? Okay. Look at that. Is it a... Well, I can't tell if it's stick shift or not. I'm really dumb. My dad and my brothers, my uncles would love this stuff. Look at the radio speakers. Huh? It's a stick shift. Look how old this is. What's that say? Chevy? It doesn't give me the name. I know one of you guys knows it and you'll tell me. Oh, look over here. Does it say over there, Jim? It's not, there's no gear shift? Huh? You think it's an automatic? I don't know. Very cool. Yeah, I could see myself driving in that. I could have one of those like bandana like things on with my hair blowing in the wind like it looks right now. All right. A minute. I found somebody that knows about this car. Just a minute. What's your name, sir?
Lawrence Peasold,
Where are you from?
Columbia, Missouri.
Well, welcome to Nebraska. I'm Radio Chick Renee. I'm doing a podcast here, and we're going to talk about the things at Pioneer Village. Now, this car you said is what?
1953 Chevrolet Corvette.
Would it have been a stick shift or an automatic?
Standard shift.
Standard shift. Oh, wow. How do you know so much about cars?
I was just a kid when it came out.
Oh, me too.
These rock cars.
All cars need to have those, in my opinion. Look at that grill.
We had a 6-cylinder engine.
A 6-cylinder engine. Wow. Now, how do you know so much about cars?
I just like cars. I
Oh,
couldn't have one when I was a kid, but it admired them.
this is pretty cool. This is really neat. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that with to keep the rocks off.
They were going to discontinue it there for a while because it didn't hardly sell the first 2 years.
Oh, probably pretty expensive, huh?
Yeah, then they put a V8 in it. Then they started selling.
Yeah, when they put a little more muscle in there.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I can picture myself behind the wheel with a pink, you know. That's fun.
Almost like the lady in the touring car.
Yes.
That lady.
Yes, there you go. Isn't that something? Well, thank you very much and welcome to Nebraska. I hope you're having a good time. It's acting steamy. Of course, you're probably pretty used to that anyway. All right. Thank you.
All right. You have a wonderful day.
You too, sir.
Beautiful museum.
It is a beautiful museum. Wow. As we're waiting to do our interview, walking around here, seeing all of this stuff. I mean, if you're into history, here it is, folks. The Genghis Khan bow and arrow. I mean, there is so much stuff here, not just only Nebraska, but I mean, there is a lot of history going on here. It's like decoys, old-fashioned decoys, gunpowder. Wow. Then I was looking, there's guns down here if you're a gun enthusiast. You're not going to believe it. And then up here we've got, let's see, antelope. And look at all of those. Can you imagine trying to fight with those? Holy cow. UMC. That's a brown bear. Kodiak brown bear. Pretty ferocious looking. Ah, the great horned owl. Then look at this moose. I have to back up, he's so big. Wonder where they caught him. Harold Warp got him in 1961, the Lone Mountain area of Montana. You're a big boy. Wow, look at that. Whoa. Great taxidermy. All this down here, look at all these guns. I'm assuming, because I haven't read them. Look at that, there's probably a lot of black powder. Pioneer Village, Minden, Nebraska. I highly recommend you come down here, check it out. Oh, look at this, there's lynx. A coyote, ratty looking thing, huh? And there we go. A bison, big one. Oh. Yep, you need to come here. This would be a good first date, family outing, or just come by yourself, take your time, you know. There is a lot going on here. What's this? Kind of shows the grounds. Pioneer Village. Of course I have a glare. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. That's why you gotta come here. Just come here and see it. Now I'm gonna turn around And then there's all of this to see. Just in one building, there's like 20 buildings here with just all kinds of historical stuff. Look at that plane. Planes, plural. Wow. Places for you to sit down, take a little rest. Very neat. Oh, wow. Looks so real. World War II 20th Air Force Corporal's dress uniform. I've still got my grandpa's World War II uniform in my closet. He was in the Army, Air Force, Army Corps, or something like that, in the South Pacific. Look at that car. Or is that a fire truck? That's a fire truck. Experimental. This is fun. This is one where you can really spend a whole day here with the family or just walking around. Chicago Daily, American Retiring. You can pause that and read it. This one. Oh, look at that car down there. And I am actually under a plane. Okay, stopping here, Renee, because I want you guys to come here and see this. We're doing a little bit more B-roll in the gift shop here at Pioneer Village. What is your name, ma'am? What's your name?
Oh, my name is Jan.
Jan, it's nice to meet you. I'm Radio Chick Renee with Unfiltered and Unstoppable. That's my podcast I do. And your name, ma'am, who's working so hard?
My name is Becky.
Becky, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, so we're in the gift shop, looking around. There is so much to see. It's nice and cool in here. There is just so much to see and do. I'm telling you guys, this is a great first date. If you were going on a first date with somebody, bring them to like this museum, Pioneer Village, to see all of this and the history. And you find out what kind of person you're dealing with too. All right, look at this. Oh, look at the fly swatter. These are things that you can purchase. Hey, they have pop or soda, whatever you call it. Pop and water, tea, honey. Got some flags here. This is really nice. Look at the little cutting boards. You guys can see all this stuff. You really need to come down here. Oh, what's that? Is that a stove? I think that's a stove. I think my grandma probably cooked on something like that. We'll have to find out. Wow. Rhubarb, very popular in Nebraska. I don't know if it is everywhere else, but that's one of my favorite pies or crisps. You can't eat it raw, though. It is poisonous or toxic and make you sick. Look at that bike. Taste of Nebraska. Gourmet granola. Yum. Look at these. When I was growing up, we had all kinds of these rugs. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Clothing. I love the cutting boards. Great Christmas gifts here, guys. Books. See that right there? I'm at that stage of life where I need that. Oh, gearing up for the 4th of July here. Very cool. Oh, wow. Just look here. probably don't want me touching it. Get my eyes on. Oh, I love the old stuff. Chantilly bubbly milk bath. Wow. Can you imagine sitting down saying, would you like some tea? Pour that tea. And water. Oh, wow. There's a lot to see around here, kids. You can see this is Minden outside here. 27 buildings I found out now that are here. So it will keep you busy. Stay hydrated, come and look at all the cool stuff. Pageant of the Pioneer books. Look at that. Ooh. Very nice. It's an electronic, oh, what is it? I had one like that when I was a kid. It makes the cakes. It's wrong. Easy Bake Oven, there you go. Oh my gosh, look at that typewriter. This is just the gift shop, okay? Now when we've been out there and I've been kind of showing you around, but I really need you to come here and see it. Look at all that handmade. It's probably better than any broom I've ever used. Well, this is the gift shop here at Pioneer Village. They've got postcards. Oh, look at that. Shot glasses. Are you a shot glass collector? Get over here. Oh, first aid kits. Hey, look at that. My crane lovers from the Crane Trust would like that. Oh, very cool. Look at this old crib. And all the stuffed animals in it. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. I'll stop and let you guys come here and make a tour at Pioneer Village. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Unfiltered and Unstoppable with me, Radio Chick Renee, and Dustin Southworth. Southworth.
Yes.
You can't take me anywhere. I am thrilled because I haven't been to Pioneer Village in Minden, Nebraska since I was a little kid. I forgot how big it is.
Oh yeah, it is huge.
It is amazing when you walk in. I mean, you can just smell the history and it's right there and it's just amazing. I just keep saying amazing, incredible, but it really is. How long has Pioneer Village been around?
This year it's 73 years.
73 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Are you having any kind of celebration? Are you going to be open July 4th? Because that's coming right up.
Right. Yeah. So we did have a birthday at the beginning of June, our Kearney County days. We also do a little birthday party kind of thing for the village. But then, we'll be open 4th of July. We're not doing anything special. We're not having anybody out here, but just our regular thing, all the things that you can see when you're out here.
You can camp here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have a camping site so people can come up and camp and they can take their time because there's how many buildings?
26 that you can go through. We have 28 on the campus.
Wow. Wow. I mean, and they've got airplanes hanging down. Where do you get all of this stuff? Do people donate it?
People do still donate, but a good majority of our collection, Harold Orp himself went to auctions, went to people's farms. Sometimes people would just stop at the museum and sell their car.
Oh!
And so he just, over the years, collected all these items. A majority of our collection is from him, Harold Orp himself.
Well, there was a grizzly taxidermy up there so that he had shot in Montana I can't remember how tall it was. It was like 7 foot or something.
Yeah.
But by the head, you're like, oh, that thing ain't that big. I'm sure if it was standing up, I'd be terrified. But there's just so much memorabilia. Now, okay, why should people come to Pioneer Village in Minden?
I would say because of the uniqueness and the breadth of the items that we have on display. I mean, we always say there's something for everyone.
Right.
I mean, whether you're into cars are our big thing. Everybody comes for the cars. But then we've got a building full of furniture and living rooms, kitchens, and bedrooms that they can see how it goes through the timeline, how they changed over the years.
Oh, yes. I was looking at the one stove in the visitor shop, and I'm like, I know my grandma cooked on that with the wood, and you know, I think if I had to live in pioneer times now, I would have died, especially without air conditioning, because especially the summertime in Nebraska is sweltering.
Oh, yeah.
But now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Why do people want to come here again?
Yeah,
some more.
So we do have the Pioneer Village. We have historic buildings, and that's actually what started the collection. His schoolhouse was the first thing that he bought because it was up for auction, and he didn't want to see it destroyed. They were just going to demolish it and move it off. And so he bought it on auction, moved it here, and then started the rest of the collection. I mean, we've just got an amazing variety.
Who was Harold Warp?
So Harold Warp, he was originally from Minden, Nebraska. He moved to Chicago and started a Warp Brothers Plastics company. Okay. He invented what we call flexoglass, the precursor to plexiglass. He invented it for chicken coops, so the plastic would keep the heat in. That kind of evolved into plastics in general. And then he started making the plastic that went on the airplane gauges, and he sold that to the military during the war, and that's where he got all his money. And that's when he started this collection. He came back to Minden. Like I said, he saw this school up for auction and then started this whole thing. Plastics.
Everybody's got to go. I can see it in that movie. It's a Wonderful Life, how the one friend went into plastics. And there was a movie with Humphrey Bogart where they were doing plastic shields for the airplanes. Right. I cannot think of it right now. Don't you hate when that happens? But so that's how he came into it. And then he sounds like he was a very nostalgic man.
Oh, very much so.
And collections and that. How did he learn to control it, or did he have to hire a team to help, maintain? Because this is a lot to maintain.
So a majority of the time he was actually still running the company himself. His sister and her husband actually were here, and they were the ones that were setting up the displays, running the museum. Like we have a whole book called Sister Clara's Letters, and they would write letters back and forth to each other, and she would say, oh, I got this thing off the train today, and here's where we set it up. So we can track the items that we have because they wrote those letters back and forth. We know how much he paid for it.
I've never heard of the book, Sister Clara's Letters.
Yep. Yeah.
And is that available like online or here, or how could we get that?
I've seen it on Amazon. That's all I'll say.
Okay, very good. All right. Well, that sounds like a really interesting book to read, to keep track of that. What else would you like our listeners and our viewers to know?
We've got a somewhat brand new team. We've added a few. I'm pretty new to Pioneer Village. I grew up here. I grew up in the area, so I've been coming to this museum all my life. Yeah. But just back in August, I started working here, and now I'm the director. And we're going to be making a lot more changes. We're going to really update the collection, just make it a little more accessible. Start moving things around to show more of our collection, because sometimes they get buried. Like I said, we have 26 buildings, so sometimes they get buried in a corner back in a building in the back. So we're going to move those into more visible areas.
Sounds like my spare bedroom.
Yeah, for a lot of people's spare bedrooms.
Close the door.
Yep. So we're starting to make those changes. Like you said, we were moving some cars today because we are doing an exchange. That's something that we will be talking about pretty soon and sharing that. But yeah, we're moving things all the time now. So
That's great. You got to move things around or they get dusty.
yeah, exactly.
And you got to dust it all the time. That's not fun. Well, that is incredible.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put something in the description. Of course, this is a nonprofit. And if you want to make a donation, you can either come here and make a donation here in Minden, Nebraska. Google it. Trust me, you'll be able to find it. But in the description, I'm going to have a link that we found that where if you want to make a donation to Pioneer Village, because that helps to keep things maintained, people paid, and keeps the lights on. Every little bit helps. And so this is something I was saying in my B-roll. I said, wouldn't this be a great first date place to come to bring them? That way you can really find out about the person. Do they love where they're from, Nebraska, like history, or what they're really interested in,
Oh, yeah.
Good for families, really is a great place for families. Or just, you're driving along, you see the sign, it's like, hey, I really like a museum. I'm going to stop by. And so I think we're really blessed to have Pioneer Village and having you guys do all this work.
Yeah.
I watched these guys as they were moving cars, and it was not, it didn't look like it was a lot of fun, but they did it. And the cars, oh my gosh. I found out there was a gentleman visiting here that it was a 53 Corvette.
Yep. Yeah.
And it had like chicken wire over the headlights, the headlamp. And I thought, well, that's pretty brilliant. Yeah. And he said, for the rocks. And that makes sense around here, especially if you were driving that. I would never drive that on a county road. It was white, if you remember looking at the B-roll, but wow. Oh my gosh. There's just so much to see and absorb. Yeah. And the people here are so helpful. If you have questions about anything, that's what I like too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The good interactions in that.
Yeah, I love telling people stories, and we have a lot of people that use some of the farm equipment, and so they'll tell us like, oh, this is how it worked, or this, I had it on my grandpa's farm.
On grandpa or grandma's farm. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of memories here, and I want our youth to experience this too, to see how we actually lived before there was smartphones and video games, TVs, telephones that didn't have a cord on it, or you had to ring it, remember? And they have them here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember using them. We had one phone in the house, and the cord was stretched to its max. But anyway, is there anything else that you would like my viewers to know?
Yeah, so kind of looking to the future, our next couple projects, the next big project that we're doing is we are going to be completely redoing our sod house. They built it when this museum started. They rebuilt it kind of based on the one that Harold Warp grew up in, but they built it all on site and used land from the homestead.
Oh, wow.
And so we're right now we're in the process of raising money. We've got a grant, and we're still looking for donations, but that's our next big project. We're starting to do the planning process of how do we take it down and then completely rebuild a sod house in the modern day.
That would be something I'd try to get kids involved in too. To see that, because they can watch how their relatives in the past. I have family that lived in a sod house. Yeah. And they actually lived in a dugout first while they were building the sod house.
Right.
They were from Czechoslovakia. And if you remember Willa Cather's My Antonia, it was kind of like that, based on that. And in that area, my family settled in Farwell, my daddy's side. So, but the rest of the family, my mom's, settled out in Scotts Bluff. And I don't know if you've ever been out there. It's so beautiful out there. Yeah. And you used to be able to walk up through the bluffs, and there was a cave where the pioneers had carved in some of their names and that. I just find it fascinating, and the difficulties of being a pioneer. I would not have lived. No, I'm too used to comfort, and no AC, forget it.
Right. Yes.
And the winters are terrible sometimes, but anyway, you know what? It's been an honor and a pleasure to be here. I hope you'll have us back again. I want to encourage you to come and visit Pioneer Village. It doesn't cost a lot to get in. It's like $15 for an adult. And I don't know what age limit you cut off for kids or whatever, but there's so much to do and so much to learn. and appreciate as a Nebraskan especially. But there's just everything here. So get down to Pioneer Village in Minden, Nebraska. Dustin, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for being on my program. Make sure you like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It always helps the channel. You guys have a great rest of your day.